Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts and toy collectors, and comic book geeks? Yes, comic book geeks. I am one of them, 100%. Yeah, as you can see here in the header, there's something new that I've never actually really shown you guys. Um, this is actually, this can have two different fans out there. If you hate comic books, but you are a Transformers fan, you honestly need to own these. There's no ifs and buts about it. I'm not forcing you to, because if I could, I would buy everybody a set. But seeing as I can't do that, I can only kind of show you these. I am showing you these because a couple people did ask me for these, and I'm talking months ago. Months ago. One person kind of like talked about, oh, do you have them? I said, yeah. And I said, I should do a review on them. He's like, yeah, you should. But that was months ago. So I don't even know if he was actually one of my subscribers. I don't think he was. But I kind of got around to it, was able to clean up, so here they are. So again, if you're not a comic book collector, it's something that you should own. Why? It's just has great history. As you can see here, this is the first issue with Mr. Bumblebee on the cover. These came out towards the tail end of 1986, so the movie already had happened. And they were working on these obviously as the movie had came out or whatever, not because comic books take a long time, as you guys know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. $1.25. Those long days have come and gone. Marvel now charges $4 a book. But as you can see, there's pretty cool cover. Now this is actually my my reading copy. I do have two sets of these because me being the big fan geek that I am for Transformers, I had to have two. This is obviously my reading copy. I think I just said that anyway, but yeah, these are really cool. And I don't look at these all the time, but once in a while, just going through the box, I see them. I do check them out. I read up on them again. Not every single one, just a few. Look at that Broads. I haven't seen this guy in years. But yeah, they're really cool comics. It is a set of 4, and I honestly gotta say, I looked through eBay. I did a little research before showing these books to you guys. If you don't own these and you're interested now because I'm showing them to you, a near mint, which is what my set is, and I've been told, I had a professional look at them. They're not FAA, but I had a professional look at them. He's like, oh, these would easily all get 9.5s or better. I still don't even think that you would pay more than $25 for the set. So maybe $25 plus shipping. Now, in this condition that I'm showing you, honestly, I probably wouldn't pay more than $10. So for $10, hopefully $10 or less, you can own these. A lot of the art seems to be taken from the box itself, which is pretty cool. So that's something that's really nice. So I'm sure it wasn't too hard for them just to kind of take the art and put it back in something like this in its a simplistic form. Metroplex. Omega. Back of this is pretty cool. This is one of the very few ones that are really a gatefold cover, as you can see there. It's Megatron versus Optimus shooting at each other, and they both missed. So issue 3 here has the Dinobots on the cover. Shockwave, another fan favorite. I don't like them, but fan favorite nevertheless. Pretty cool. Continue the 4-issue guide to the biggest stars of TV, movies and comics, and all that good stuff. So another cool issue. Look at that Rewind. How much screen time did he get? Actually, in what is it? In Victory, he got some good screen time. He actually, but here in America, didn't get too much. That's pretty weird. Look at Sideswipe. His face is so dark. I always, again, sometimes there's that's what's cool about these books. Sometimes there's mistakes. I'm pretty sure his face is a little bit lighter than that. There's Skids. Swindle. What's great about these, there's no ads, no commercials. So it is straight up A through Z. Last issue here. You got Ultramanus RC. Now again, the movie already had happened. There's Unicron. The movie already had happened, so they finished their G1s from the the Earth that we knew all up until the movie. And then when you get over here, where is it? Starts with actually no, with Arbus. Arblus. So it starts with him. So pretty much everybody that started in the movie is here. There's Hot Rod, Cyclonus, Galvatron. There's Kranix, the other guy. So forth and so on. And Redgar finishes it off. So, sorry if I was going fast, but I'm only showing you this collection. You should definitely get it for yourself so you can read it. So, can you imagine if I did every single page here? Be like an hour-and-a-half video. Now, this collection here, this is really the one that people were really asking about. I showed you the Transformers universe because obviously it's the first one. There's a few versions of these. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a trade paperback version. If there should have been, I think it would have been amazing. But fortunately, Dreamwave Comics, as you know or didn't know, they actually went out of business. It's a company that was created by Roger and Pat Lee. They're both brothers. They did really good at first, but I guess, you know, they were living the rock star life, so they weren't paying their employees, so they had to go bankrupt. So it's great art, great books. I love the style. It's very uniform, very clean. Gives you the bios, the weapons, their alternate mode on the same page if they can. If it's a very popular character, for example, like, let's see if I can find one. Let's see if there's one here. There are a few characters they get two. Oh, for example, Pretenders. Pretenders for some reason get 2 pages. There's his shell, his robot, and his alternate mode. As you can see. There's Bumblebee there. Carnavac. I just did a review on him. Catilla, or aka Battle Cat from Masters of the Universe. So yeah, these are pretty cool. They only have art in the front, and they're not connecting like some of the Dreamwave comics, you know, they would do at the time. It's just, you know, pretty cool art in the front, and then, you know, you have the Autobot logo in the back or whatever. This is issue 2, so it has the Decepticons. Issue 3 is gonna be Autobots again. Yep, and it just keeps doing that, keeps flipping. So yeah, issue 2. Now the thing with these books is, oh, the Dinobots. There's Grimlock. See, he gets 2 pages because he's Grimlock. There's Slag. There's his alternate. He doesn't get 2. None of these guys get 2. They're cool though. This is actually my favorite Dinobot right there. Snarl. There's Swoop there. These books, these tend to be a little bit more expensive, unfortunately. I actually looked through eBay, saw a couple auctions. There's a guy right now selling issues 1 through 5. Guy wants $55 as a buy now. And I don't think that includes shipping, so they are still pricey. Even then, though, it's actually, if you break it down, still cheap. Even though this company did go bankrupt, these are probably the most expensive books that they still carry in their, that you can find in a comic book store in their arsenal. In their back issue bins, these usually, the first 3 issues alone, tend to sell anywhere from $15 to $20 each. I don't have 2 sets of these because these are still expensive. If I can ever find a second set that's even better than this, I would, you know, go for it. But these are honestly in very fine to near mint condition. There are no flaws in these. I have these in Mylights, and obviously I took them out because the Mylight's so thin. I'll show you right now. It's very reflective. So this isn't your ordinary bag. You can hear it. It kind of crackles. It's a 4mm bag, and this is what I keep all my Transformers books in. So, but yeah. So again, another issue, and you know, again, great art, a lot of information. And what's cool about these is that even though I have a massive collection of Transformers, I don't own half of what's in here for G1. It is really tough. I started late in the game again. I had a lot, sold it, and then I'm trying to, you know, collect everything again. But at least this kind of helps a little bit. It tells me what's available, more or less, obviously. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I like the fact that they, you know, again, did subgroups. If it's a Headmaster, Fortress Maximus, whatever not, he's a Duocon. You know, so it's really cool, really nice. Again, another cool item to pick up if you can. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. I'll show you the covers real quick before we call it a night on these bad boys. I'm stretching for these. I believe that's Metroplex up there. Pretty nice. It's my man Optimus. There's the fan favorite again, the guy that I really don't like. Shockwave. I can't stand them. There's my man. See, I get my own cover. Pretty cool. Soundwave is in the back. He's alright. So, pretty nice. There's the Mr. Ultra Magnus, Power Master Optimus. So, if it was a G1, I'm pretty sure it was all covered in here, which is really, really nice. There's your Galvatron. There's Optimus again. So, this gives you a little bit more of their technology, of why they do what they do, why they're in Earth, why they became Headmaster, who's in them. So, I mean, they really gave us a lot of information. And to this day, a lot of people still go by this in terms of, you know, reference, which is pretty cool. I mean, obviously, Herb Tripp and a lot of the other writers that, you know, Bob Blazinski that started the Marvel ones gave us all the general info for G1 books. But then, you know, the guys at Pat Lee, Roger Lee, they went, you know, they added to that, and to this day a lot of it still gets used, so it is a good read. IDW now, as you know, owns the license to Transformers. That I know of, they have not created a universe type book yet like this, a bio book. They did do Beast Wars, which is really nice. I do own that one too, so I might cover that one of these days. Dreamwave did do an Armada. It's 3 issues, really nice also if you're into the Unicron trilogy. Unfortunately, there's no Energon or Cybertron because, again, they went bankrupt, so those weren't created. A cool substitute now, and we'll, you know, kind of finish it off with this, is this right here, the Transformers Ultimate book. Another real cool book. Unfortunately, you're not going to get all the info that you're going to get in the comics, but as an example, let's see how... I know we're going to get a little close here, so I apologize. As an example, there's Power Master Optimus Prime, as you can see there. So it gives you his abilities, his power, why he's formed, his alternate molds, and all that good stuff. I mean, it's some beautiful art. Shows you the issue of why he was created as Power Master. So it's really cool, but they do add a little bit more. This is the, as you can see, Beast Wars. Beast Machines, some more Dreamwave comics, some toys. So they're not all in here, unfortunately, but you know, they give you a few, they give you a taste. So again, another cool book if you just can't grab the more than meets the eye. The only thing, you know, this is the hardcover. I don't know if you can tell or hear it, but yeah, this is the hardcover, so it's a little pricey. It's you know, it's out of print or whatever. I believe the soft cover is a lot more less expensive, so you can probably grab that if you can. But yeah, so I hope this kind of helps for those of you that are Transformers fans and you were maybe looking for something like this. Maybe you've seen them and you kind of keep passing them by like, they're not worth it. So hopefully this video will help you decide whether, you know, to pick something like this up in the near future and whatever not. So if you guys stuck around till the end, thank you as always, guys. I love your faces. I just stole that from somebody. You probably know who it is. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Please rate, subscribe, share, and you guys take care. Transform.